Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda and today I'm using my Counterfeit Kit Challenge for May and May I Scraplift You. And today's May I Scraplift You is of Mel, and her layout is up in the top corner. And she is Mel W Scrapping on YouTube and Mel Walkerton on Instagram. I will have her information linked below along with her process video of her layout. And yeah, so this was a fun one for me. I used the Mintay Botany collection, well, a page and the cut apart sheet. And I did debate on that background one for just a moment, but the flowers in the like fussy cut sheet, I thought actually went better with the smaller print. So yeah. So I cut that to, I think it's a 10 by 10, and then I just tore it in half. I'm going to rip one corner off just a little bit more because I wanted a little bit more. And mine is way more central for my tear than Mel's is, but it happens. I really want to try hers again where my rip is closer to the bottom, but it is what it is. I do some chatting on International Scrapbook Day, like that pause there. I took most of that out where it definitely made sense to, but those little tiny pauses I didn't. It's not a super long video, so I didn't think it would matter for the little bits that I didn't. Right now I'm just looking for a paintbrush, and I'm just splattering. This is Rusty Hinge. Yeah. Did you do anything fun for International Scrapbook Day on yesterday? I spent a good portion of the day in the Counterfeit Kit Challenge Zoom that Tara hosted, and a lot of the design team popped by and we chatted, and we had a few people show up from our community, so it was really great to see them. So, and meet some people that I haven't actually seen faces of before. So that was really fun and great scrappy time. I don't usually chat with people while I scrap. I don't usually watch TV while I scrap. It's just usually me and some music. So this was a little bit different. And now you can see that I'm putting the big piece on the bottom instead of on the top. And it's going to stay like that because now they're glued in. This does not pull very easily, so. And this is a fussy cut piece. I'm going to cut out most of the florals except for the banner pieces, that leaf piece that I just did, and I'm going to finish with the butterfly. And so I cut most of that out because I did do a lot of chit-chatting while I was doing this, and then I'd pause while I was saying something, and you don't need to see me like just literally sit there with my scissors not even moving. So it's all good. If I did this more often, I probably would get better at doing and talking, but not so much on this day. This layout didn't actually take me too long to do either, even with all the chit-chatting, and I hadn't even picked out a photo, so I'm going to pick out this one of myself when I was young. I think I'm still in high school here, so I think I'm like 17, 18, almost 18, maybe 18. And I won an award for 4-H for all the involvement that I was doing. So that was awesome. They had like a fill out your like this form for like year 1, year 2, year 3, however many years you were in. And I was in every year that I could be in. So we'll start with my first years. My first years I was in sewing, and then my last couple of years of 4-H I was in photography. So yeah, it was lots of fun. I am going to speed through this part, but I did pull out some cardstock, so I took out brown. Amazing, but I thought brown went really well with the layout. There's little hints of brown in that pattern paper, and with the rusty hinge I thought it would work. And then I did white, brown, and then green, and then I did use some like my distress tool to add a bit more texture. And so now I'm debating on where I want to put the things. This would have been okay, but I don't like it as much as what I decided to do. So I'm going to pull this one down. And that's where for a brief second I was like, can I flip it around like Mel's was? No, I'm not going to be able to. It's stuck. Not a big deal. It just rotates the layout. And that's okay. So she does have some that is overlapped into the gap. So I'm going to make sure I overlap into the gap a little bit. And then she does have lots of beautiful flowers. And obviously this collection makes that easy to do. And one of the reasons why I chose this one to play with her scrap lift. Then getting some of these down. And then I'm going to put foam underneath all of the leaves, and that larger floral piece, I do add some foam around it to add some dimension. It just gives a little bit of oomph to it. I guess I'm kind of maybe cut a little bit of this out, but it is what it is. It'll be a good opportunity for me to tell you that there's a playlist for May I Scraplift You. So if you go into the description box below, there will be a ton of inspiration. Every single day in May, there is somebody else that a whole pile of creators are going to scrap lift. So today was Mel. The other part of that is creators have the choice to scrap lift somebody else too if they so choose. So a good majority of people will be scrap lifting Mel today, but not everybody. If you haven't checked out Mel yet, she is like one of the sweetest humans I know, and please go check out her channel. She is amazing, and she scrapbooks in real time. So obviously I speed mine up. I don't know how she does it. Like, I would get so distracted, and I have to cut so much out of my the sit and think kind of things. She's amazing. Anyways, so there are my close-ups. Thank you so much for being here today. If you liked my video, I would really appreciate that thumbs up. It goes a super long way. If you're new here, I am so close to 400. I would love to get there, so hit subscribe. If you've been here at least more than once, you might want to consider that. And I always get back to the comments. Thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day.